MAWLAI tahun Dorbar berkeseng samla MAWLAI pelun rengkat berkespak Kankyo Enertek Fuel One Private Limited kilalit jurip ya kejaka the Jaboh ha Marten kabadan ha MAWLAI Mawyong hakalai tarik ujeliu arhajar arpulai kejinglet jurip ya kini kejaka the nyut kolong ba kini ke company kadon Jingthmu ban Pynkylla ya kini ki nyut shaka Methanol.
Now you should take this. This area. It was same, right? See, now it is. That's the only thing. So,
Habakran Shikilat Pathai Kubor, u CEO ka Spac Kankyo Enertek Fuel One Private Limited, u Vikramjit Maitei, ula ongba, lada ka sorkar Meghalaya bat Kishnong, kikloi banyatre, ya kanika project ban Pynkylla Methanol ya, kini kinyut badan haka Marten, kan long ka jingmento ya ka jela, habayade bat ka jingku jing suba, mat kan long ru ka jing yok nong ya ka sorkar, berkumju ru, ya kidaw syang shnong, bakin yok kam yok jam.
Okay, so can you tell us about this project?
okay. So first of all, good morning, madam. My name is Vikramjit Maitei. I am the CEO of company Spac Kankyo Enertek Fuel One Private Limited. Our company is based registered in Chennai in Tamil Nadu, and our regional office is in Guwahati. Now coming to the project, what we are proposing is that to put up a waste to biomethanol plant of a capacity where we can process 250 tons per day of the waste coming from the city, from the municipality. So this waste will be processed and converted into biomethanol, which this biomethanol can be used for as a fuel, which will be mixed with diesel so that it can be used for transportation, industrial purpose and commercial purpose. Now we had an opportunity to have a discussion with Honorable Chief Minister Mr. Konga and with your Chief Secretary and others, the officials, and everybody welcomes the thing to set up the plant. However, we have been advised to put up a expression of interest, which I will do once I go back to Guwahati. I will prepare the document and submit to the secretary for the process. My purpose of coming to Marten is to look into what is the present situation of the Marten, which I've seen the dump yard, and I feel very sorry that with such a beautiful city, we have one of the worst dumping ground there. So we will, with the help of the government, with the help of the community here, we plan to set up a plant which can process this waste and make our Shillong one more again a beautiful city as it is. So as soon as we get the permission from the government and the community to set up the plant by giving us the letter of intent, so we will start processing and start building the plant. Given an opportunity, in the end, I want to say that if given an opportunity in next 3.5 years to 4 years, we promise that we can make the whole dump yard a beautiful and clean place, because where every day regularly all the dumps which we receive at the plant we can process and make it into productive and value chain, which is biomethanol.
Okay.
I said it's Kanyakumari, but because it is a very new, because the patent we just received it, so it's only the pilot plant is there, through which, in fact, Niti Aayog has visited our plant, and that is how we got our patent. So it's a pilot plant which is presently running, and full commercial plant now it is under, because it takes, as I said, the plant has to be constructed, and it will take another 22 to 24 months before it starts commercial production.
Okay, what is the benefit of the government and the community if you do this project here in Shillong?
Okay, so as I said, that because the best benefit what community is going to get is the waste management. because, as I said, 250 ton waste of the municipal waste will be processed. So the first benefit is to remove to process the waste. Second benefit which government will get is the direct and indirect employment to the local. Third important benefit which will have is that once the methanol is produced and it is sold in the market, state government will get the GST. So which is a big advantage in terms of getting the revenue for the state.
Okay, you mentioned about the
Employment, yes.
Also, can you tell what kind of employment the local people do get?
Okay, so as this plant is a refinery plant where we convert the waste into syngas and then it converts into methanol. So of course, as far as at the construction stage is concerned, as you know, we will be looking for the construction people like who can help us, contractors who can do, and we always welcome the local contractors and employers who can workers who can contribute to the construction of the plant. And once the plant gets started up, of course, the skilled labor is required to operate the plant and do the maintenance. In the initial stage, which I am thinking at now, is about 2 years. We will have some experts coming from outside the state, and 80% or maybe to start with 60% probably I'll start with, that will be local employees, of course the technical boys and girls. And slowly once they get trained, and they can become a future full-time employees of the company. Apart from that, we have a plan to give internship so that the students who are doing technical education here, they can come for the internship, they can learn how to process the plant and operate and maintenance, of course, because the plant is going to be a sophisticated plant, one of the latest technologies. So we have to train them to how to operate and maintenance them. So we will have a dedicated operation team and dedicated maintenance team, because this plant operates 24/7. It cannot stop. It has to work on all 3 shifts. So this is the reason we are presently, once we do, we will have skilled labor and we will develop the skill of the local community and local students and employees, and then they will be employed. And of course, there will be indirect employment. As you know, indirect employment is the transportation, the logistics, the accommodation, so many accessories, and state government can get benefit and the community get benefit out of it. It's basically it's a type of alcohol, but it's a flammable alcohol. It is the purest form of alcohol. So this is methanol, which is basically CH3OH in the chemistry name is. It's a methane and hydroxide combination, so that's why it is called methanol. Now methanol is used usually, pure methanol is used basically for the high-end cars and bike. But for the diesel engines which are in Prozina, they can be this methanol can be mixed up to 15% to the existing diesel engines. So this will help in reducing the import of diesel or import of crude to the country. So that's the advantage. Number 2, there are even it can be mixed with the marine oils, marine fuel oils. You see the barge and big ships which is coming. So that can be mixed with that. And methanol, which produces this methanol, has got a lot of application in the industries like resin. In the presentation which I will send you will see more than 158 applications are there. It is a raw material for many products in polyester and petrochemicals and resin and many other. This is one of the major components. Even your cleaner in many things, So it is there. There is a list. It's a raw material for many of the products produced. This plant in Kanyakumari has a capacity to process 500 tons per day. No, 50, sorry, let me correct it because it was a pilot plant. So it's 50 tons and it converts to 0.5 tons per day of methanol. And we have another plant which is in UAE. It has got a capacity to produce 60 per day of methanol. So this is what we are doing at present. we have signed few. We are in a final process, in the final phase of tying up with other municipal corporations around India, and also you will be happy to glad to know that our technology has been, we have signing a MOU with West Australia. So soon we will be setting up a plant in Australia also.
Semua mulai pulun, bakumno ba ulak ban yak ceprang ni projek, bagi Jingthmu ni projek kalau man pen coach tong ni ka plastik, ban barokat ni Jaboh jabang ni ni lagi tengah nar ban bitor, hakaba kin convert lo di ka untuk methanol. Jadi kani nak yang jumpa Vikramjit kalau bakam dia isu tentang public private partnership kalau ke community, public private and community partnership, kemudian ni pun kan senang mulai terlepas. Mobility itu nengkong ketika Marten ketika isu ke bak MAWLAI nak kapor bak semua MAWLAI mulai terlepas bila Jaboh harus semua jadi euli. Ketika aku mengikat begini beliau dari company kita pun bawa kalau ke masuk Pynkylla ini Marten berpilih license dari way Jaboh ni tersu kalau kami yang ke cloud kita mengenai cakap dah ke baki Shillong lokal ini garbage ini Jaboh one of the resort Pynkylla kai kita pun punya methanol. Jadi kalau kalat tu kajing kut ini kita cakap kau kalat kajing penbahar kalat kaya jingyo nong juga state hi kaya permi kita pun punya. Pada kamu tahu jingyo nong juga Shillong katau Shillong MAWLAI lesi kamu jam. Jadi nakalian juga government dipai buat Vikramjit punya kenduk yang ni ke community mulai tahun lepas sama MAWLAI. Mana penbaik nanti perkat ladang ini keluar bang yang ceprang man ailat iki dah ka bangingit scam bagi ingin jadi nanti dengan try jadi company kan mak ban yang ceprang ini ketika company kan di Jingthmu ki juga pokan aku mari minta bagi dong ini projek ini hiju bijak po Saudi Arabia atau Australia dia ingin ada kawai galat ke bangi binong mulai hingga bolong Sri keban kalau bagi Jaboh di Marten ke kembalong mentah hingga government position bila esok semua mulai turun mana komedi kalau form government action license memperkat shift dari harum mental komposisi saya. Jadi suatu hi baik mat apa yang government itu dari Marten ni ada syak ini semua Marten mulai. Jadi kita gila di Bekambah, kita company kat kajing promise kajing penpau juki ni kelman ba kalau kan once and for all kan code no kan minat siapa solve ini problem. Dengan kuat ba Vikramjit